will these overnight cues impact our own markets? We have our research team to tell you just that. This is our Power Prep segment. Let's straight get to the stocks which will be in focus today. Surbhi is here with that list. Hey Surbhi, good morning.
Good morning. So we have a whole host of earnings that have come overnight. Let's start with JK Tyres. It was a good set of numbers. The revenues were up 10%, the EBITDA was up 65%, margins came in at 10.3% and PAT at 112 crores. Jindal Stainless, the revenues were flat, the EBITDA was down 19% and the margins came in at 12%. Thermax, again a strong set of numbers, the revenues were up 16%, EBITDA up 48%, margins at 9% and net profit was up 52%. REC, it was an operationally weak quarter. The NIM and the spreads were at 19-quarter low. The gross NPA came in at 21-quarter low at 3.42%. And lastly, Whirlpool, again a weak set of numbers. The revenues were down 2%, the EBITDA was down 28%, and the margins came in at 6.3% versus almost 9% same time last year.
All right. Thank you so much, Surbhi. So those are all the stocks that are in focus today. Let me go across to Nigel. He's joining in with all the cues from the F&O space this morning. Hey, Nigel.
Well, morning, Sonal. The last couple of days have been a little bit jittery, though yesterday we came off the low point of the day. But no big worries. Yesterday, actually, there was unwinding of long positions, both on the Nifty as well as on the Nifty Bank. Open interest was down by around 7 to around 8%, telling you that some unwinding of those positions that were taken earlier took place. What did the FIIs do? Well, they added some shorts. They added close to around 4,000 short contracts out, and now that takes the short positioning to around 53%. On the option side, they bought more calls than puts, but what's telling you that at higher levels, we'll actually see some bit of supply that comes in, is the way they're writing calls yet again. More than 1 lakh call contracts were written yesterday. Now, you'd like to see some put writing, it gives you a bit of confidence. But since there is some call writing out there, with today's gap up, I think there should be some bit of resistance that will come in there. The call writing, has come, has taken center stage. 18,200, 18,250, 18,150. And the sense you got is maybe, in fact, call writing has become too easy. Now, since we're going to see a gap up, if we can sustain that, will these call writers get stuck on the wrong side? And I say this because today is the weekly expiry. So the Nifty will see some bit of volatility that will play out. So we'll have to keep an eye out on that front itself, which brings us to the levels. Yesterday, we bounced off that 18,150 now, so that becomes a near-term support. While on the upside, we're likely to start off in that resistance zone, 18,250, 18,300. If somehow we can get past that 18,300 odd mark, I'll tell you what, we'll be in for a massive short covering bounce. But what will take center stage in the second half of trade is going to be SBI's results at around 230 odd. So the Nifty Bank will be reacting to that. Back to you.
Of course, that's the big cue we are watching out for today, right? Thank you so much, Nigel, for that.